He was being developed for it, trained for it, and one day you had that that presentation from an executive that just got asked the question that probably was not supposed to be asked by any leader in any company, and that was, "What's your family life like, sir?" And
pin drop in the room, man.
Yeah, and that guy, the executive, you said in that episode, and guys, go back, beyondtherut.com/299, and I only remember that, by the way, because my episode was 300, and I just minus one, and that's how you get there. So it's all math, guys. So anyway, the shoulders of that executive, who was all pumped up about the direction of the company, slumps down, and he says to the crowd, if you want to do what I do, don't expect to have a personal life. And that was like the wake-up call for Ken, that it was like, I don't want to be like that guy. I thought I did. That is not what I want. I don't want to look back and realize I don't live at home with my wife and that my kids don't know who I am. That's got to be different. And that was like your disengagement from then until they fired you, which was
exactly
2 years later? 3
years later.
That is some serious survival, by the way.
It was. Thank you.
Because I would have fired you within 6 months. Like, hey, Ken, you're not cutting it. Do you want to be here? No, I don't. All right.
Yeah, well, I
go do the thing
gradually
you want to do.
slowed down how often I was showing up on time.
Yeah, no, I'm too nice a guy. I wouldn't have fired you in 6 months.
But, it
would have been like 3 years.
It was a couple things, though. It was certainly that was a huge piece. And then within a week, I mean, this is God getting a hold of me and saying, like, grab me by the neck collar and say, dude, listen to me. Here's this. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, and then it was, okay, honey, let's watch a movie. Movie night. Let's watch The Family Man, which is my favorite movie.
Mm-hmm.
Well, It's a Wonderful Life, then The Family Man. Have you ever seen The Family Man with Nicolas Cage?
Oh, that one. I thought you were talking about the cartoon.
No. No, not that one.
Sorry, no, I got to go back and watch that movie then. Yeah, homework.
The Family Man. Come on, people out there beyond the right. You ever seen this?
How many of you rolled your eyes at me just now?
Come on.
Raise your hand.
Family Man. Nicolas Cage. Remember this? He's a highfalutin executive president of the company. He points to the wall. But he had this memory. He had a girlfriend from college, and he was going on a internship for the summer. And she said, don't go. And there was this moment at the airport, and he says, I'll just be gone for a little bit. And they were super close, and they would have gotten married, had a family. And he comes back, and they don't connect.
Really?
They don't connect. And he goes on, and he pursues.
How long was he gone?
I think the summer.
2 days.
They were maybe.
They weren't that close.
And then he comes back. And he just goes and pursues the career. He poured all in. He became that executive that said, if you want to have my life, he became that guy, president of the company. And you see the life he was living. He had the Lamborghini. He had all the money, but he was so alone. On Christmas Eve, a strange woman, I guess one that he knew, would come knock on the door and come in. And that was his Christmas. And he loved this life, but that's all he had. He was alone. And then he went into this convenience store. You have not seen this?
I have not seen this. Yeah.
He goes into a convenience store to get eggnog or something, right? And there's a robbery in progress, but it was staged, like a God coincidental kind of staging.
Okay.
And he goes and tries to stop the robbery. And then what happens is the guy that was pretending to hold up the store, he ends up like, dude, you don't get it. Like, what do you mean? I don't get it. He says, you've just earned yourself a gift. He's like, what do you mean?